You're staring at your phone, scrolling through her Instagram. Again. You've looked at the same photos 47 times today. Her at the beach. Her with friends. Her smiling with someone you don't recognize. Who is he? Why is he tagged? Your heart is racing. Your hands are shaking. You know this is crazy. You know it. But you can't stop. You check her location. Still at that bar. It's been 3 hours. You tell yourself you're just making sure she's safe, but you know the truth. You're obsessed. This wasn't supposed to happen. It started as love. Driving past her work. And you hate yourself for it. But you can't stop. Today, I'm going to show you how love becomes obsession. Let's go. Chapter 1. The Brain on Love meets Sarah. She's been dating Alex for 3 months. At first, it was perfect. Butterflies. Late-night conversations. Then something shifted. Sarah started checking her phone every 5 minutes. Waiting for his texts. When he didn't reply immediately, she panicked. Is he losing interest? She started analyzing everything. Every word. Every emoji. He used to use 2 exclamation points. Now he only uses 1. What does that mean? Neuroscientist Dr. Helen Fisher studied this using brain scans. Romantic love activates the same brain regions as cocaine addiction. The ventral tegmental area floods with dopamine. You get a high. But your brain builds tolerance. What gave you a high yesterday gives you less today. So you need more. More attention. More validation. More contact. Sarah isn't crazy. Her brain is literally addicted to Alex's attention. When he texts, dopamine spike. When he doesn't, withdrawal. And just like any addict, she starts obsessing. This is how love becomes obsession. Your brain turns a person into a drug. Chapter 2. The Anxiety Amplifier. It's not just chemistry. It's your wounds. Meet David. He's dating Jennifer for 6 months. Jennifer is kind. Stable. Consistent. But David is constantly anxious. Is she cheating? Is she going to leave? He checks her phone. Asks where she's going. Who she's with. Jennifer gets frustrated. Why don't you trust me? David knows. But he can't help it. Because his ex cheated. And the ex before that. Psychologist Dr. Sue Johnson writes about this in Hold Me Tight. Past betrayals create attachment injuries. Your brain learns. Love equals pain. Closeness equals abandonment. So when you fall in love again, your nervous system goes into overdrive. Don't let your guard down. Watch for signs. David's obsession isn't about Jennifer. It's about protecting himself. But obsession doesn't prevent pain. It creates it. Jennifer feels suffocated. She starts pulling away. And David's worst fear comes true. Not because she was going to leave, but because his obsession pushed her away. Chapter 3. The Scarcity Trap. Obsession grows when you feel like you're losing them. Meet Marcus. He's been dating Lisa for a year. Things were good. Then Lisa got a promotion. Started working late. Traveling. She's busier. Less available. Marcus should be happy for her. But instead, he's panicking. She doesn't text as much. What if she meets someone else? He starts calling more. Texting constantly. Lisa feels smothered. I'm working. I'll call you later. But Marcus can't wait. He needs reassurance. Now. Psychologist Robert Cialdini explains this in Influence. Scarcity increases perceived value. When Lisa was always available, Marcus felt secure. Now that her time is scarce, his brain panics. The less available she becomes, the more obsessed he gets. He's not in love. He's in fear. Fear of loss. Fear of abandonment. Fear of being replaced. Marcus doesn't want Lisa. He wants control. Certainty. But you can't control another person. And trying to just drives them away. Chapter 4. The identity crisis. Obsession happens when your identity depends on them. Meet Jennifer. Before she met Ryan, she had hobbies, friends, a life. Now, everything is about Ryan. She canceled plans with friends to be available when he texts. She quit her book club because it was on date night. Her entire life revolves around him. His schedule. His moods. When Ryan is happy, Jennifer is happy. When Ryan is distant, Jennifer is devastated. She's lost herself. Completely. Psychologist Dr. Esther Perel writes about this in Mating in Captivity. When you merge your identity with your partner, you lose yourself. You're not two people in love. You're one person desperately clinging to the other. Jennifer doesn't know who she is without Ryan. So the thought of losing him feels like death. That's not love. That's obsession. Because love says, I want you in my life. Obsession says, I can't exist without you. Chapter 5. The control illusion. Obsession is about control. And control is about fear. Meet Amanda. She's been with Jake for 2 years. She monitors his social media. Checks his likes. His comments. Why did he like her photo? Who is she? She goes through his phone when he's sleeping. She tracks his location. Calls his friends to verify where he is. Amanda tells herself she's protecting the relationship. But she's destroying it. Jake feels suffocated. Violated. Trapped. Psychologist Dr. Harriet Lerner writes about this in The Dance of Anger. Obsessive behavior is a response to feeling powerless. When you can't control your fear, you try to control the person. But control doesn't create safety. It creates resentment. Amanda's obsession isn't keeping Jake close. It's pushing him away. Jake doesn't feel loved. He feels imprisoned. And one day, he'll leave. Not because he stopped loving her, but because loving her became exhausting. Love becomes obsession when your brain gets addicted to the dopamine hit of their attention. Your past wounds make you hypervigilant and controlling. Scarcity triggers fear, and fear drives desperation. You lose your identity and make them your entire world. You try to control them to manage your own anxiety. Obsession isn't love. It's fear wearing love's mask. And it destroys everything it touches. If you recognize yourself in this, get therapy. Address the wounds. Rebuild your life outside the relationship. Practice letting go. Trust, or walk away. Because obsession doesn't keep people close. It drives them away. The more you try to hold on, the faster they leave. So tell me, have you ever been obsessed? Or been with someone who was? Drop a comment. What did you think of this video? If this video resonated with you, consider subscribing, and take a look at what we're exploring next.